platform and stations. Also, please spread out evenly. Patrons and individuals on rides crowded. Use another car in a minute.
Quick shout out to cameras everywhere. Cameras everywhere. Yes, I do have my legendary clipboard with me today in the Windy City. An empty train. What I'm up though, guys, this is your favorite auditor, Audit Film. And follow up, just got off the train. And follow up to the recorder of deeds. You know what, I might have to go that way. So bear with me, folks. As we conduct this First Amendment audit, let's see how smooth this goes this time. Yeah, it's been a long time coming for a revisit. However, I believe they're open back up. So that is the Richard J. Daley Center. The strange thing is when I record in 4K, the phone only allows me to do it in 7-minute segments. So this may be a part 2, part 3 upload. You know? Anyhow, guys. Stay tuned. Gotta get some freedom of information requests and whatnot. Like I said, I have not been back. Oh my God, please use Clark Street entrance. This side is closed. This is Chicago, guys. How do I get in 50 West Washington? Thank you. How do I get in 50? Wow, this is a big tent room. This is a huge tent room. They got money bags on the floor. I think they gotta take a temperature scan. Hello.
Any symptoms? No symptoms?
Huh?
You
No.
don't feel none of those symptoms?
No.
You know what you're going?
What's my number?
97.9.
Oh, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. He told me I gotta put my mask on. I usually like to keep my mask under the nose. Whew. Concourse. I had to walk all the way around because those doors were closed right there. So who remembers this walkway in the audit video, in the original audit video? You know what? I forgot to print out my Illinois State ordinance about the mask. That way, you know, if I chose not to wear a mask, I'm permitted not to. Or because of the page, it says not to, you know. Who remembers those clown officers that refused to identify the guy in the trench coat? And this is a long ass ride. I should have took an Uber from the first floor to the second floor. City Hall County Building. Escalator's off. Man, this place is quiet today. Golly, I might have to go to the finance office as well. Oh, oops. Recorder of deeds down this way. Closed? Cook County office. Damn, these son of bitches are closed. What time do you open? Till when? When will you be open? No? Huh? Yeah. Okay, so when do you think the office store or the lobby would be back open? I will take a photo, go to there. Yeah. Thank you. Golly, they're closed. Shit, man. I was like the last man standing with the video in there. Then the next day, following day, they shut due to COVID. I got in one day before COVID. I gotta go check out the finance. I believe that's the third floor. Damn, man, they're fucking closed. Excuse my English, it's not French. Golly. Tax, yeah, finance. This is the finance. Hello.
What are you trying to go to today?
Down the hall.
What are you trying to do?
I need to post some information.
What's some information?
Yeah, what is your name and position?
I'm a security guard.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you have to, who are you trying to see somebody or?
Yeah, I gotta go down there, ma'am. I gotta speak to somebody.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because you can't go in there. That's what I'm telling you.
The door is wide open, ma'am.
No, that room is closed. You have to stop. You're not going in.
That door is open.
I'm trying to see where you're going to, where the department are you?
Okay, ma'am, I don't need to consult my information with you.
You actually have to.
The door is wide open for the public.
This room isn't.
The door is open to the public.
This room isn't open to the public.
The door is wide open to the public. The room is open as well. What?
Right, I'm trying to tell him, he don't want to know something.
Do they have a bill? Hello, is anybody working today? Is anybody working here today? Oh, yes, ma'am. No, the door is wide open. I need to obtain some freedom of information request.
You need to go over there. Did they send you down here?
Who's they?
Did anyone send you down here? Because everybody that comes to this office, our office is closed to the public unless you have an appointment. So did you have an appointment?
No appointment. But however, the door is wide open.
I understand that. I don't know how.
And you guys don't got no signs. There's no signs there that say it's closed, right? You got a door wide open.
Okay, hold on.
What am I holding for? Are you gonna get me some sheets? You see, the door is wide open. There's.
Can you not record in here?
Oh, I have permission to, ma'am. I have permission here.
Recording who you?
Absolutely.
You can't record me or.
I have permission here, ma'am. You work for the county. It's best if you treat a member of the public with respect.
I'm not gonna do it. So you can step out, though.
Can I have some assistance here, please?
If you can move your camera, yes, you can.
I have permission to record, ma'am. Can you just assist me so I could be on my way? I just need a form from you, that's all. Could you please identify yourself? This side, they don't want to know the refusal of assistance. Hello, sir. How's it going? Can I have a freedom of information form, please?
You go to the Freedom of Information Department and request a form.
Okay. What is your name and position here, sir?
He's recording.
Yes, absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
recording.
you can go down to the Freedom of Information Department.
Oh, okay. And this, excuse me, sir. This side here is what I'm gathering information from, right? So I could go down there for the actual form, but I need to bring the form back here to have one of your staff members fill it out for me.
The Freedom of Information Department is over there.
Yeah, right. I hear
can
you.
Direct all questions and concerns to that.
And they'll be
department.
able to fill it out. If I'm pulling information from this particular lobby, would they
What
still?
lobby? The lobby's on the first floor.
No,
This is the third
this
floor.
lobby here.
This lobby? What
Yes.
information do you want from this lobby?
Okay, well, this is what I'm asking you. If I was to obtain some information from this lobby, would they be able to fill that out as well?
They would have any freedom of information request that you for any department within the assessors.
Good enough. That's what I needed to know. That's why I asked you the question and you answered. Do you have a business card, sir?
No, I do not.
See, like I said, guys, I have no control on how an adult acts. Like I said, I have no control on how an adult acts, whether appropriate or inappropriate, compliant or not. Come again?
Why are you recording?
This is for my
You
documentation.
cannot record me. I didn't give you permission to record me.
Well, ma'am, you engage me. Don't have to
You
speak
cannot
to you.
record me.
Ma'am, I have permission here. Don't go that route, please. You'll get yourself in trouble. You have to care. You work for the
cannot
government.
record me.
I'm
I
recording.
don't work for the government.
You do, ma'am. You're in our building. Hello, guys. How's it going? Good, good. Can I have some public record
You don't
requests?
have permission to take my image.
I have 3 forms of permission, sir. I do have 3 forms of
I
permission.
don't consent to my image being captured.
Okay, I have permission here, sir. Can I have 3 public records request forms, please? Thank you. What are you got me waiting for, sir?
Hey, this young man, come on, guy.
What?
You have an appointment?
No, I'm here to do a freedom of information request.
A
Can you
FOIA
give me,
request?
That is correct. Can you give me 6 feet, please?
Yep, you got it. So let's figure out how to do the FOIA request.
Okay, well, I was talking to the gentleman. I don't know why he stepped out.
So, because he was probably done talking with you right now. So right now, I'll find out how you get that FOIA request. I'm gonna have you step out here.
This is the Freedom of Information office here.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll be waiting here.
Young man, I'm gonna have you to listen to what I'm saying. I'm giving you 6 feet. But you have to adhere to what I'm saying, okay? I know you want this is good. I know you know it's a public building. But right now, we're in a situation, you have to have an appointment to be up here. And you do not have an appointment to be up here.
Show
Right
me,
now,
show me the document where it states I must have an
it's on the
appointment.
internet.
Show me the document.
I can't show you 'cause I don't have the
Okay,
internet.
well, I'll be waiting here for the gentleman to come comply.
Wait a minute, man.
What is your name and badge number, sir?
We're not talking about Sprouls is my name.
What's your
number?
badge
Is
number?
10962.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, good.
I'm
So
just waiting on the gentleman. Listen
heard you.
carefully.
You said
I
you
heard
wait-
you speak. I'm waiting for the gentleman to hand me 3 forms and I'll be on my way. That's all.
I didn't refuse to do anything. So let's just make that clear.
Okay.
Okay.
So do we
Okay.
have a FOIA request form?
The FOIA request form is to be used at my counter.
Sure, I'll be standing there.
Or, let me finish, please.
Yeah, well, I'll be standing there. You could talk to the gentleman.
Let's record everything. Come on over.
Sure.
Okay.
Sprouls
We
is
have-
up here.
We have a new
Be
system.
advised, it may need a
We have a
sign.
new system available to all members of the public. It's on our website, cookcountyassessor.com. It gives you an opportunity to submit FOIA requests electronically.
I'm on the 3rd floor.
I hear what you're saying. There's 2 ways of obtaining Freedom of
Oh, there's
Information
multiple
records.
ways. I'm trying to
Correct.
tell you about a new way
Okay, that is absolutely fine. Can you comply?
to comply.
Let's get right
So far,
to
you
it.
haven't asked
Put
for
your
it yet.
mask over your nose and wear a
Sir, I
problem.
can take this mask off, okay?
No, you can't.
Okay, I put the mask on.
Stop.
I have the mask
I'm
on.
gonna take care of the gentleman.
I
So
have
I'm
the
gonna need
mask
you to
on.
stand right here.
This guy comes here and causes trouble regularly.
Obviously.
You're
So
talking
come
out
to
of
the-
your
the
you're
station.
talking out of
Sir,
your
I
words.
am 100%
No,
Okay.
I've dealt with you before.
Ready to come
Okay.
out.
You can say what you like.
He's asking
To
for.
let him go.
Okay,
understand.
I need this man's business card. I'm
And
going
for
to.
legal reasons. I want him to get the records he's here for.
Okay.
The form he's asking for does not get put in his hands and walked out the door.
He has to fill it out
He
here.
fills it out at the counter.
Are you prepared to fill it out here, the form that he's asking you about?
Absolutely.
So
You're
put your
prepared
mask
to
on
put your
also.
mask over your nose?
Okay.
All right.
The ordinance does not. Well, forget about the mask. Okay, you have no authority
I'm
to
not
tell
forgetting
somebody.
about the mask. It's the
Okay.
most important thing.
I like Freedom of Information for his last 20 emails sent and received to start off with. I don't know what his name is. An internal investigation will begin with you for using misleading commentary or
No
for
misleading
Okay, it
commentary.
is. That definitely
No.
is. Because I'm here to conduct business, all legally obtainable information. Okay,
welcome to
so
conduct
you
You're not welcome to do is
a
to
legal
come here
investigation
and
will
make
begin.
demands on employees without specifying what you're even
Well,
asking
that's
for.
what the forms are readily available for.
Hi,
Let's just stop. Let's stop the conversation.
just so
We
everyone
will,
knows
we
I'm
will meet
recording
you,
also.
we will meet you at your counter.
Sure, I'll be standing at the counter.
What's going on?
So, the gentleman is here.
Can I have 3 Freedom of Information request sheets?
Meet you right here.
It's on video, sir. That's a false report. You will be investigated.
Oh, you got it. Here, like the fast.
We got time. So he's just gotta fill out the form and he has to fill out the form. at the-
That was a false report.
That's okay. I'm Sergeant Whalen. I'm here.
What is your badge number?
1141.
Okay, let me write down the time and the date to request that body worn. What time and date do
Okay,
you
so
have?
do you have your paperwork? If you don't know the time and date, then it's on
What
your
what
phone.
time and date do you have?
Of what?
What time and date do you have
You can
now?
look at your phone and you can get that information.
Of
Do you
what?
have the paperwork that you need? Did you guys give them the
I don't
paperwork?
answer questions. Man.
Let's get in there.
Okay.
I don't need the presence of any security or officers here to conduct legal business. Okay,
Well, if you weren't loud here, I wouldn't be here. So I'm here, so
ma'am.
I'm staying
The video,
until you get
the
your
video
stuff done.
shows these false reports.
It's okay, honey. Just go get
Will
what
become
you need
a
done.
suit
I'm
in the
not
court of
stopping
law.
you from what you need to do. It's all
Sure.
good.
And what was your badge number, sir?
109.
Okay, an internal investigation will begin.
Okay.
So somebody comes here to obtain legal documentation, and then like a gang of government staff members, they come out and verbally attack a member of the
So
public.
I'm sorry, sir. When I came up here, you were arguing with 2 other employees. Now you have 2 other employees that are sitting here. I'm
Ma'am,
not stopping
these
you in
gentlemen
any way,
came up
shape,
to
or
me
form.
and they were telling me put my mask
now
above
you're-
my nose like you have. Your mask is not
I'm
above
not
your
saying
nose.
anything to you. I'm just
Okay,
asking
that's what
you
they
if you
came
have-
and started
Okay,
talking
I'm
about.
not saying it, and I'm not
I have
gonna
not
stop
engaged
you.
anybody
Okay, you're fine.
otherwise. I only came and spoken to the person who I'm
Okay,
seeking
but
information
I was told that
from,
you were
both
being verbally
lobbies.
abusive while filling out the form. I don't know that because I just came here.
What
so
we're gonna do here
Yes.
is I might play this video back so your body camera would show the exact detail of when I walked in the building and what they conspired, what they transpired. Okay?
Well, you could just. How about we just?
No.
I don't
How
need
about
to put-
you see
I'm
your
not gonna
staff
put your
members
phone
lying?
On my
Okay.
video. You could do whatever you want while you're
Flip the
waiting for
camera around like
paperwork.
this and your body camera could capture all of that. So you could see that your staff members here are telling lies, and it'll help
Which
me in
staff
the further
members?
suit.
These guys aren't mine. Sprouls right here, Mr. Deputy Sprouls is telling a lie.
Ma'am, listen, the video shows, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being verbally argumentative with anybody here. I'm
Okay.
here to seek legal documentation.
Sure.
I have permission to document
sure.
and record as well.
Okay. Okay.
I have 3 forms
Nobody's
of
stopping
government
you.
contracts, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
This is beyond your authority and your
I'm not stopping you. Nobody's stopping you.
Does he not have the paperwork, or what are we waiting?
I'm not sure, ma'am. You can ask the gentleman himself.
Okay, we'll let you do your stuff.
Okay, I do not need presence of police officers and
you're fine.
county sheriffs.
We don't have to stand right here.
Have a good day.
No, well, I'm not leaving, but you don't have to be in his business.
Can you identify the gentleman that you were speaking to,
I
sir?
don't know who that is.
Sir?
I don't know his name. So you told me the name, and the name dawned on me. Yeah, I do know who she is.
Oh, you
But
knew
I-
her?
Yeah. So I had to think about it. So I just got a hold of her. That's how I was able to do it.
Guys, I need to write down the names on your shirts
Nobody's stopping you.
and along with the badge numbers. This way I could obtain that video for court proof, for lawsuit proof.
Excuse me, sir. Are you getting his paperwork? Okay.
Can you spell that, please? Or here, let me take a quick look.
It's on your phone.
Sure.
And I already told you my badge number.
Absolutely. You did comply according to your policy.
1141.
You did comply according to your policy. Thank you.
You're welcome. So as you were saying?
Yeah. So it was all dark. Then the name dawned on me. And I'm like, oh, I do know who this is.
I so appreciate it. You know what, I gotta text him and say I got it so he doesn't drive all the way down. And I gotta get to the second floor number tonight.
Okay. And so at that point, email what the document to.
These staff members here in this county building treat the people very poorly.
That's not our department though. You'd have to take that up with these guys. That's not our department.
The
I can't
video
help you.
shows transparency.
Okay. But I mean, like I said, I'm sure they have a complaint department, but that's not us. I'm a,
Any employee is replaceable. Any employee is replaceable. Any employee can be fired
Could
and
you just-
not work
you
for the
don't have
county
to
anymore.
Sit here and do that. You could sit here and wait for your paperwork and not put people down. All right?
Ma'am, listen, these people are putting the members of the public down. Have you been on Yelp.com? Have you seen the reviews and have you seen the personal names of employees who treat people with no respect?
I see it everywhere.
Sure. Known on body worn cam. The man's got me sitting here waiting just to hear me talk instead of complying. Those are false claims that you stated, sir.
Why are you recording me?
I don't answer questions. What is your name since you engaged me? And then, like you seen, officer, you or sheriff, you seen them telling me wear my mask while the sergeant comes not even wearing a mask properly. Pause.
I'm gonna give you another kind of form to use.
Okay.
What is the kind of record you're asking for? I
Am
may
I
be able to produce it for you right now.
okay? I see. I like to.
Okay.
I like you to identify the man who came out there.
Listen, can we get the paperwork? You could go to another department and find that out. He doesn't work for them. What we need is your documents so we can get on with the rest of our
The
things.
reason why I asked for the man's name is so I can request information upon Freedom of Information Act.
Okay, well, when
Okay.
you leave, you could go to his department and ask his name.
Okay.
From him.
What department is that?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me read something.
What is it?
What's that, sir?
I mean, is he his boss?
Can I speak to you?
Possibly.
please? So,
Okay.
this is a version of my form.
Sure.
I've got one version that I won't let you remove from the counter because it's pre-numbered.
Uh-huh.
County auditor has standards with regard to a
Right.
pre-numbered
County
form,
auditor. Okay.
Here, you can walk back out the door with this one.
Absolutely. And fill out at a later
You can fill
time.
it out at your leisure and come back when you're ready to come back.
As you said.
Which is also, let me add, you're welcome to stand here and do it right now if you
Sure.
choose to.
Up to closing hours, which is 4:30. However,
Actually, 5 o'clock.
right, beautiful. Okay, listen to this. Public bodies. The Illinois Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, is designed to ensure that the public has access to the information about their government and its decision-making process. As a public servant, you have a duty to ensure Illinois residents can obtain information about their government. In 2009,
Can I
So,
ask
yeah, you wanted to talk to me?
I know the FOIA.
Okay.
I really don't.
I have 3 forms,
Okay.
which is the First Amendment press, as well as Department of Homeland Security,
Let me speak
and
to
a
the
federal
sergeant. I'll be right
contract
back.
to record public officials in the course of their duties while gaining legal documentation. Sir, can I have you fill these forms out for me with your handwriting, please? Yeah, I'll be on my way as soon as I finish filling out these forms.
Are you going to film out here? I thought you wanted to take them with you. The
I'm
whole problem
going
is that
to-
You didn't want to film out here.
No. You guys are not listening. I'm going to fill out 1 form, ma'am, and possibly 2 at a later time. However,
How is it I'm not listening?
okay,
On
sure.
previous interactions
Here,
with you, I've
let's
given you
move
my
forward.
undivided attention.
Let's move forward, right? Are you
Doris, if you can come up here.
or one of your staff members able to fill this out with your handwriting upon my
We don't
request?
fill out
No.
other people's forms.
According to law, that's the way it works.
No, sir.
Okay. That's
No, sir.
that's a denial of service.
It is not.
Okay, anyhow, ma'am, you kindly mentioned to the gentleman on receiving a list of roster Or
No, I don't know what you mean, a list of arrests.
okay, a employees' names. Employees'
No,
names.
not names. I said you wanted the one person's
The
name,
gentleman
and I
that
said you
engaged
could come
me.
and give you his name.
Right, or a business card would be fine because I'm seeking.
Okay, can we do that?
Public
and then
record.
You can take your stuff and you can go fill it out and then come back if you'd like.
Absolutely, I could even
Okay.
send this in the mail,
Yes. Okay, that's fine.
U.S. mail or email.
That's fine.
Yeah,
And we're gonna get that gentleman's name. You have my name. You have the other person's name.
sure.
So you have everybody's names.
You have a nice day, ma'am. It's
gotta wait
government's
for you
supposed to
because-
comply. As a member of the public, should comply with specific laws. Same obligation for the government employee to comply according to Freedom of Information law. What is this? Office here, FOIA, Freedom of Information. So the gentleman refusing to write down my requests is a refusal of service according to his own law.
I have never. Listen, I don't work for this office,
You learned
so I
something
can't give
new.
you advice on it. But I have not. I mean,
Sergeant,
wanna
you learned
fill out
something
your
new today.
paperwork, you fill out your paperwork.
According to the law, Freedom of Information.
They fill out it for you. That's what you're saying.
If requested, absolutely. It is here in the Illinois. Okay, anyhow, let me walk over to get the gentleman's name so I could
He's
finish.
getting it for you.
Oh,
He's telling you to come up here.
okay. Ma'am, let me tell you something on record. One of my friends, he's an Uber driver. And he had a verbal miscommunication with a passenger. The following day, Uber fired him from the job just for having a verbal disagreement. If a regular John Doe Uber driver becomes fired, no longer working for Uber, it's the same thing about any government official not acting accordingly. And I would like to play the video back to show proof that your staff members are lying.
I'm not gonna look at your video. I'm not. I don't
Okay.
have that. That's not my job to look at your video. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, your job is to stand around here till 4:30, right?
Then you make a complaint. I'm simply here to make sure that you're safe and everybody else is safe. That's why I'm here, sir. That's
Okay.
it.
Did you swear oath to protect the U.S. Constitution?
Did I swear an oath to protect the U.S. It's been a while, but I'm sure I did.
You sure did. Okay, so you're here to.
That's what I'm doing. And I'm not
Right,
gonna
right,
finish
right.
and answer all your questions either.
Freedom
I'm
of
here to make
press.
sure that everybody's safe.
Absolutely.
I'm not into your business. You do what you need to do. I don't need to talk about it.
Absolutely.
I can't give you advice on something that I don't know about, and that's I don't know about. This is not my.
No, well, you answered what happens to be true. So from the 100,000 people possibly viewing this video will speak otherwise. Transparency. Like I said, guys, the Illinois Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, is designed to ensure that the public has access to the information about their government and its decision-making process. As a public servant, you have a duty to ensure that the Illinois residents can obtain information. That's it. Pause.
Thank you. He just needs your name for whatever reason.
Can I have your business card, sir?
No.
Okay.
He's been here before.
And
He's asked for it. I'm not gonna give my business card with all my
I didn't
contact
ask you to give him. I
information.
just said he could write down your name, so for his paperwork.
You
or
know what?
whatever.
You're very rude as a
You can have
government
my-
employee.
He
Okay?
doesn't need to get. He doesn't have to give you a business card, but you could write down his information.
Sure.
So
You can take down my name if you'd like.
Absolutely. What is your first name? Or
Justin,
Justin?
as in Timberlake.
Okay, there's many Justins here. Can I please have your last name?
Kirvan, K-I-R-V-A-N.
K-I-R.
V as in Victor, A-N as in Nancy.
A-N, okay.
Okay.
Those were false claims that you stated. I'd like to inquire in some public records requests, an internal investigation, okay? The Illinois Freedom of Information Act is designed to ensure that
You're
the
not-
public has access to the
No, he
information
wants
about...
to read the whole, you're not gonna read the whole thing out to
This is
everybody.
just a few-
This
few
is what they
sen-
do. Is there
Okay.
anything else that he needs for his?
Sure,
information
last
that he
thing,
needs to
last
do?
thing.
I don't, we
Well,
made
let's do
long
this.
attempts to
Let's
offer
get,
him
fill out the
service
form for me, and I'll
before.
get you the
Absolutely,
records. you want.
absolutely.
Repeatedly,
That's
just state
absolute- that's
a
fine.
reason
Simple.
for being here,
I
or
want to be
actually
of
ask
service
for
to you.
anything.
Okay.
He just
As,
And I
as
don't-
should, as should,
Okay.
with
And I still
compliance.
don't
So how many
consent
times
to
has
being
he been here?
recorded.
3 to my knowledge. I don't know, but I haven't.
Okay.
I've only been here.
And all 3 times I was here to obtain legal
So you
documentation.
got your stuff, you got everybody's information.
Absolutely.
Can we
What
go
I
now?
just needed to know, what is your job duty or job position here?
I'm an attorney.
Attorney, okay, good enough. Sure, we'll step over there, fill out a few forms, and I'll be on my way.
I'm fine with that. Are you fine
Okay,
with that,
well,
Deputy?
I'll send someone back.
So let me ask you a question, sir. What escalated the police? What was the initial?
I don't know. I was not the,
It's the video camera
I was
showing
not the
transparency.
No,
no,
that's not why
it.
I got called. I got called by my deputy. He didn't call me.
Okay.
All right, so if you need
And
anything.
a suit, a legal suit will be held in the court of law, according to these visits.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you for your service.
If it takes more than 10, 15 minutes, let me know.
We'll get it taken care of.
All right, and if you need just call.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Maybe it is the camera. I don't understand why you begin your interaction with us in that way. You have your reasons. I'm not
Sure.
asking.
Sir,
I'm
it's
not questioning.
transparency. It's transparency. That's all it is. Okay. Sometimes there's a discussion that goes on, and people tend to forget what the conversation is about, right? So the video shows exactly what transpired from all parties.
What
So let's
would
get
you
back
like
to the
receive?
record. Sure. I like the last 20 email. Well, this wasn't even supposed to be a request of the day until this gentleman came and engaged me on a rude
Who is this
interaction.
gentleman?
Justin Caravan. Okay. So are you willing, or one of your staff members, to fill this out in your handwriting for me? No.
And here's why. The
Sure.
Freedom of Information Act is clear, okay? And so if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it,
Yes.
okay? We do ask that you put a request in writing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's very literal. I ask that
There's
you
also
put a request
right,
in
right.
writing.
But in the Freedom of Information Act, also specifies that a staff member may,
What's the rationale behind asking someone other
because
than
the
you to-
handwriting.
Well, but here, what if you say, I want a certain record, and I don't capture the essence of your request, and then I end up denying your request?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So here,
I want you to convey to us what you want, and then I will make my
which
best effort.
records I'm seeking?
Yes,
You mean by
that's
that?
correct.
Okay.
Yes, you can write anonymous. You can leave it blank.
Oh,
I
good
ask
thing
for
you
this
brought
in-
that up. Let
I
me- let me-
ask for this information as a way to have an interaction with someone
Sure.
seeking records.
Okay, let me ask you a question, since you're familiar with the act and that's your job duties. What section or what code references to if somebody wants to fill out a anonymous Freedom of Information record sheet?
Off the top of my head, I
Off the
don't
top,
know. I'm
okay,
not
that's
gonna
that's
try to
understandable.
cite to it.
That is understandable.
Sir, please don't record me. I have nothing to do with that. I'm just here trying to get some help. Please don't record me.
Do you work for the government?
No, I do not
Oh,
work for the government.
okay. Anyhow, so here. Last 20 emails
Yes,
sent.
I actually need to drop out this notice of motion just to anybody in the tax assessor's office.
Received, sent, and received. Last 20 emails sent and received by
I actually need to drop it off.
attorney
It doesn't redirect to anybody. That's all.
Justin
It's a notice of motion. It's for a case that's going to be heard.
RVA.
Subpoena some documents.
Do you know what office this man works in?
Correct.
He works for the Cook County Assessor.
They
Oh.
didn't really give me a name specified. or
Cook
anything.
County?
They just said, drop it off there.
Assessor.
the way they do
Where
it.
can I obtain property patents?
Property what?
Patents.
Property patents.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the U.S. Patent Office.
U.S. Patent Office. Okay, not
Well,
not the Recorder of Deeds.
If something's been recorded with the Recorder of Deeds, there may be something there.
Okay. Last 20 emails sent and received by Attorney Justin Curvan of Cook County Assessor's Office. See, my handwriting is like a doctor, sloppy. This is why I ask if somebody can write it in more clear handwriting. However, the request is last 20 emails sent and received by Attorney Justin Curvan of Cook County Assessor's Office.
I understand what you just asked for.
Okay, cool. So I have a few record sheet here. That's one of the request forms there. Let me put my email there, right?
Sure. Email, telephone,
Give me 1 second.
anything that I can use to get in contact with you.
We can get in. We can receive and send emails via email. The email's FOIAauditor@gmail.com. See, the man said a bunch of false claims. Like if I was to call him a clown, is that true? That's also a false claim. So I don't know why he's so hard of giving somebody his business card. What does he have to hide? And he works for the county. Okay. I wanted to make a request for land patent, but I don't know if this is the right department. That was my original visit here to do a request, Freedom of Information request on a land patent.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, sure. But the question is, if I fill that out here, would you forward that over to the proper department? Oh, okay.
And I say no for a very specific reason.
Yeah.
I don't know who the proper department is. I don't know what the proper
I see.
department is.
I see.
In
Okay.
addition to that, the FOIA does not, and I've had this issue come up in the past, the FOIA does not have us forward someone's request onto other agencies.
Oh, I'm not sure about
So
that.
if I get a request from you for a record that I do not have, I can deny your request, cite no such record exists.
Sure, with the
Give you
proper
all the proper citations.
or the proper what is it called? Exemptions.
The exemptions, the legal basis.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was my initial visit here today to request patent, but it may be, what I was thinking. What I was thinking is the Freedom of Information would be able to direct that over, but that's not the case here. I'd like to also request.
You can still use that form.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'd like to request that public record that you just created by taking a photo facing this way of me. So that becomes
take a photo.
our video.
I didn't take a video.
You held your camera up like this.
No, I was putting my phone on silent.
Okay. I'll fill out the
Here, put your camera down for a second. I'll show you what's on there.
No.
No. Here.
No. I'm gonna believe what you told me.
Here's my camera.
I'm gonna believe what you
That's
told
the
me.
last picture I took, which is my personal property.
Okay.
All right.
My good man, you're very fair. You're very you're very fair. You speak with kind courtesy matter. However, the Illinois Freedom of Information Act is designed to ensure the public has access to the information about the government and decision making. I have three forms. I have 3 forms that allows a member of the public to document their visit while recording videography and photo. Department of Homeland Security, the U.S. Constitution First Amendment Press, as well as the federal contract.
Okay.
So there's a statute like you claim that forbids somebody to videotape, but statute does not supersede the U.S. Supreme Court.
We've had previous interactions with members of the public who have reported employees without the employee's consent. Those matters have been referred to the state's attorney.
Okay.
It's probably 20 years ago.
Okay, well that's been taken care of.
I state that I do not consent to being recorded because we've been told to say we do not consent to being recorded.
I hear what you say, my good man. Thank you for your compliance today. Just a quick summary of my visit. I came in to do a Freedom of Information request for a land patent. However, this gentleman came and engaged me on a bad matter, so now a further internal investigation will begin on this specific request.
Okay, so you're submitting this today?
Can I have a village or a county stamp, please?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Sure.
part of the process.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the FOIA request you're submitting today.
Today, yep.
Okay, very
Okay.
good.
I'm going to fill out one more here, and by the time you get that stamp, we'll stamp it.
Tomorrow is another day.
Pause. What my initial visit was for. I just got a little sidetracked from all the employees here who engaged me. I needed a county map on an A4 sheet if you have readily available.
A county map.
Yeah, Cook County map. I also do need a copy of the city order, the state ordinance or county ordinance in regards to the mask, if you have one of those available.
So maps are available through the Cook County clerk. The Cook County
Okay.
clerk is located on the 4th floor of this building.
Oh,
One
fourth
floor.
floor. Okay, I'll go there and request that sheet.
Okay.
So I have here a few more forms, a few more freedom of info, a list of the roster of all employees who work for Cook County Assessor's Office, and the last and final freedom of information for today: body-worn camera footage of Sergeant Whelan, badge number 1141 of Cook County, from the date and the times listed
If
there.
you leave this with me, I'm going to deny it.
Okay,
And suggest that you contact the Cook County Sheriff's Office.
that's fine.
The deputy sheriffs do not work for the Cook County Assessor.
Okay, that's
Okay.
that's fine. Thank you for your compliance. Can I just have a stamped copy of this, please?
Yeah, here, here's
Thanks.
what we're gonna do. It's gonna stay here. You'll get a copy of that.
And just
I'll
so
be right
just
back.
just so this man also hears, the initial visit for the reason why I was here is to request freedom of information land patent. However, you explained to me that this is not the right lobby to request that particular information. So therefore, since the man engaged me on a bad matter, I further requested an internal investigation on his works.
I would also like to know, because the document you're describing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of such a record.
Oh,
existence.
land patent.
Okay.
Yeah. It
I'm-
is
which
basically
I'm
a-
not saying it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not familiar.
It's an original title from 18th century, from 1900. You know, the original land title
If such a record exists, I think the Cook County Recorder
of deeds.
Because
It's
when you use
closed.
the word title,
Yep,
I think about recorded documents.
correct.
So you might want to check with the Recorder of Deeds.
Okay, they're closed because of the 2020 or whatever.
I'm not familiar with their office hours. I don't know if they're open.
closed.
with-
They're closed, yeah.
Throughout the pandemic, they've been closed.
Okay.
Do they have a functional website? I suspect they do.
You know what? I took a photo. I took a picture of the sign they had on the door. I'll possibly check out the website at a later time.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Sure, thank you. So just so you have an understanding as well on this record, my initial visit here was to obtain Freedom of Information records. However, this man came out on a bad matter, who I'm referencing to Justin. Therefore, an internal investigation will begin.
Okay.
The Illinois Freedom of Information Act is designed to ensure that the public has access to the information about their government and its decision-making process. As a public servant, you have a duty to ensure that the Illinois residents can obtain information about their government. In 2009, Attorney General Lisa Madigan worked with legislators and a diverse group of individuals and organizations to straighten FOIA and hold government more accountable. On January 1st, 2010, key changes of Freedom of Information Act, the open meeting to provide residents with a more open and accountable government. This is,
I'm familiar with FOIA.
yeah,
I'm familiar.
this is state law.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
So,
You have a right to ask for a request. Yeah.
sure. Also, a member of the public such as yourself, well, you're on a government clock now, but if you weren't on a government clock, you have a right to document video your business transaction.
I don't think nobody stopped you.
So let me ask you a question, sir. What was the initial call for you to come up here?
I wouldn't know what the initial call was. I didn't receive the initial call. I got dispatched to you.
Oh, what was the dispatch about?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. If I was to obtain that information, where would I have to go?
I would know if you could obtain it.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Do I seem like I was here what he claimed to do trouble?
Yeah, so far, so good. My relationship with you is my relationship with you. Your relationship
Sure.
with him was so far. Our relationship is good. So that's it. That's what I'm gonna.
This
base
man
it.
would never hand over his
I'm not in that.
public business card. He has something to hide.
So our relationship is our relationship. So let's just stand.
Absolutely.
On that. So let's stand on that.
Yeah, but these are your employees
They are
here.
not my employees.
Okay.
I work for the sheriff department. They work for Cook County Assessment.
Right.
It's a big difference.
These are Cook County they're all county employees.
That's all. Just county.
Yeah.
employees, but different employers.
Sure. You know, there's many Yelp reviews that show employees treat the people very poorly.
Sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear it. I only can be sympathetic to.
I requested some freedom of information.
Look like the gentleman's doing a good
No,
job
no, no.
trying to get it for you.
I requested some freedom of information here a while ago without videotaping my transaction, and it you know, it didn't go accordingly.
Well, look like this gentleman here is doing you an excellent job.
No, this man, he you know, he's complying. He is complying.
Look like he's doing an excellent, really working hard. It appears to be.
He is complying, as should.
Yeah. Well, even getting.
If only more employees can use the same courteous act, that behavior that he has.
I think he went over and beyond. I think he's getting you paperwork today, which you're supposed to wait.
Not over and beyond. Over and beyond would have been handwriting my request at his hand, you know, which is according to the Freedom of Information. However, he is a professional staff member.
So let's go with that.
Okay. So, sir, you said the 4th floor would have a county map?
Fourth floor has an entire department dedicated to maps and plats.
Thank you for that information. I'm going to request that on the 4th floor. I will be documenting the video as well. So,
Right.
yeah,
You have that right.
okay. I'm not going in there to start trouble. I'm gathering documentation. So if they call the sheriffs and give a false report, I would also obtain that information. You know, some people, they're not comfortable with the camera. There's cameras everywhere. The first 50 pages are free, correct?
first 50 pages of what?
Of any freedom.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So we're not talking about maps right
No, no, no.
now. Up.
Like,
No.
for example, if somebody wants the first 50 pages of a zoning book, of a town zoning book, the first 50 pages are free. Is that statewide or is that just municipality?
So I won't speak for other agencies.
Uh-huh.
I'll speak for the assessor's office.
Sure.
The assessor's office has prevailing statute in place that allows us to charge for 35 cents, a fixed fee by statute pursuant to Illinois law for all pages.
Okay.
The FOIA says,
That's a study.
The FOIA says the first 50 are free,
Uh-huh.
and that applies unless prevailing statute exists.
Okay.
In the case of the assessor, prevailing statute exists. And
Now, in
if you
order-
look right here.
Yeah.
Reproduction fees pursuant to Illinois Property Tax Code.
Oh,
There's
cool.
the specific citations.
Okay.
Okay.
In order for me personally to work here in the Freedom of Information office, what process would I have to fill out, or what process would I have to take in order for me to work here with the government?
Well, first, you'd have to be the successful applicant and be hired to do a job.
Okay. I may be mayor one day of the city of Chicago.
I wish you well in that effort.
Thank you. According to law.
So this is your copy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Received on the 13th, due on the 20th.
Cool.
And
Via email.
request.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. You have two more there for me?
I have one more.
Oh, okay. What is the presence of your tax resources going away standing here?
Well, you didn't have an appointment, and we had to come up here.
Is an appointment required?
Yes.
To do a Freedom of Information, it's required?
For any member of the public to enter the assessor's
Can you please
office.
give me the statute or updated copy which states that, so I can walk out with that and study it?
I will see what I can locate on our
Sure.
website.
Okay, I'll be waiting here for 10 minutes.
Well, or I can send it to this email address.
I'd like to
In
walk
good
out with
faith.
that. I'd like to walk out with that
So,
information.
for this
Go
FOIA
ahead and send it in good faith.
Okay.
Go ahead and send it in good
But
faith.
for this FOIA request,
Sure.
where you're asking for the last 20 emails.
Emails, yeah.
Okay, that's FOIA request number 42925.
Good enough.
Okay.
And good faith, as that means to 7 days?
Statute gives me 5 days to respond, 5 business
Cool.
days to respond.
And that's with the statute that says that somebody has to have an appointment to come obtain Freedom of
No,
Information.
those are two separate thoughts.
Okay.
5 days to respond is the Freedom of Information.
Correct.
I have the authority to extend if I have a legitimate reason to do
Absolutely.
so for an
Absolutely.
additional 5 days.
And as far as the paper that states that somebody has to have an appointment, would you also be emailing that over?
I'll take a look right now.
Oh, should I stick around for 10 minutes?
You okay with that?
Sure.
His demeanor's changed a lot.
Well, good. So good. So you're happy we're working with him then?
Pardon?
You're satisfied we're working with him then?
There's never been a time I refused service to
No,
this
nobody
gentleman
said
or
that.
any other gentleman.
Never, nobody. I don't think nobody ever said that.
Okay.
No, nobody ever said that.
How was
am
my
I-
how was my demeanor in the initial walk-in?
Aggressive.
What words did I use that were aggressive?
I think when a conversation begins with a camera held up at someone.
So it's a camera, it's not my
No,
words.
No, let me finish.
Sure.
When a conversation begins with a camera held up faced at someone and a presumption that the person you are going to interact with, namely me, is not going to behave in a professional manner, that can make people like myself and other government employees feel as if there's some other motive behind your reason for a video.
Okay, well, sir, your comfort does not
Well,
trump.
it's not about my comfort.
Right.
It's
He's a
about
law
me producing
enforcement
records.
officer. He's here to protect the member of public because
here
he
to
swore.
protect
He
you
swore.
and us.
Correct. But he swore a oath to the Constitution. Correct.
I don't know what this has to do with anything. So
Yes.
that was the issue. You did have an appointment to come up here. That was the biggest thing there. Whether it was
There's no
controversial-
appointment
Just to
required.
be- there is an appointment required. I know
That's
for a
that's the
fact.
form I'm waiting for.
Okay, and he spoke about that. He's
Sure.
gonna take a look and see if he can find it.
Yeah.
That's the initial thing there.
But my good man, wouldn't it make sense if an employee, say for example, is uncomfortable that somebody is exercising their First Amendment right, which is to record in a public place, wouldn't it make sense to call their staff member or call an attorney to ask, hey, can this man record in here before calling the sheriffs and the police and saying he's saying this and that false claims?
I don't know if he made a false claim. The claim was that a gentleman is up here without an appointment. That is.
Oh, I hear you. I hear
so
you.
I don't think that is a false claim.
We're gonna see. Okay, well, that's fair from what you said. I'm not gonna ask these people if they have an appointment or nothing, but I'll look at the form there to see if that is.
Stand at the front door. I know that for a fact. You have to have an appointment.
Okay. What is the consequences if somebody walks and comes in to conduct
sure they
business
accommodate.
without
I'm
a
sure some people get accommodated.
appointment?
I'm sure some people.
All right.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Sure. I would.
Okay.
Provided there's nobody here. The whole reasoning for that, the appointment is not on a regular thing. It hasn't been regularly.
Yeah.
You have to have an appointment up here. It only.
It's due to 2020.
It's due to COVID-19.
Okay.
Not 2020, but COVID-19. So because of that, they wanted a limited amount of people up here. So therefore, that's why they.
See, my good
requested-
man, like this gentleman mentioned to you.
Go ahead now. Yeah, 10-4. Things up here have subsided. I am going to exit.
Okay, is there any way to get a printout of that?
Like the gentleman here mentioned that my demeanor has completely changed. I believe what I believe is your demeanor has completely changed.
No, I didn't have a problem with you when I came in.
Because when you first came in, you walked up feet away from me.
Yeah, you said step back. No, step back. So I don't know what.
But you came here on an intimidation tactic.
How so?
Okay, my good man, the video speaks otherwise.
Okay, go with the video. No, I would never do that because it's not in my personality. I would never do something like that.
You
But I
seem
know
like
the
you seem like a
situation.
you seem like a fair man.
I am.
I'm as well as I am.
People are people. So the situation may not have been you. It could have been that person. So I never approach a situation thinking.
Men
no.
lie, women lie, videos don't.
All right, good luck to you.
God bless you.
Alright, thank you so much. You said go to the 6th floor Board of Appeals?
Pause.
Takes me longer to keep looking for this. This is from our homepage, cookcountyassessor.com, our homepage.
Yes.
Here's where we talk about ways to schedule an appointment to come in for the various services. This is all tied directly to COVID-19
Okay.
and our desire to limit the number of people on the floor at any given time. It's
Sure.
all for health reasons.
Now, this page does not specify that an appointment must be made to visit this office.
Well, the deputy sheriff was attempting to turn you away because you didn't have an appointment, and that's why.
Okay, that's a verbal refusal. That's not an actual law. That's not a law. That's not a statute. That's not anywhere in writing or on paper. The initial security guard can tell me you can't wear a blue shirt.
Sir,
Okay. Anyhow, sir.
all of this is with COVID-19 in mind and a desire to keep a safe and healthy environment for the employees and the members of the public.
The door is wide open for the public. I could ask these gentlemen here if they have an appointment, but that's none of my business. Anyhow,
The spirit and intent of the appointment system is to keep people healthy and safe.
would the same rules that you're telling me apply to the 4th floor as well?
I don't know.
Okay. God bless you, sir. Thank you for your compliance. I may be back at a later time videotaping my documentation to request further.
Come back at your convenience.
Have a
For
great day, sir.
Any reason whatsoever.
And you have a great day. God bless.
You too.
Take care.
Yeah, that's just like your home base.
So there it is, guys. Compliance from the staff members here. The internal investigation will begin. And that's about it. As the
Can you please get that off?
as the what is it called? Tax assessor's office open or closed?
No, they're closed.
Closed, okay. Just to let you know, ma'am, I'm not recording you, but
You don't have to record me. I just don't want it on my face.
okay. But who was the initial person that called the security?
The person who felt that they were being attacked. So you went in there and that was closed to the public, right? I told you that already.
It's not closed, ma'am. The doors was wide
It was
open.
open for the workers. They're still working.
There's no signs there.
It's COVID-19.
Okay, there was no signs. Maybe it's
That's
just
what I'm here for. to
right.
tell- I told you.
You
that
can tell me I
already.
can't wear a blue shirt. That's not true. Show me the
No,
law.
I told you that already. That's what I'm here, sitting here. for
Okay.
all day. Just to tell
Anyhow,
people that
any
it's
any
wrong.
employee is replaceable. Okay. My friend, he worked for Uber. He had a verbal miscommunication with somebody. They fired him the following day.
Oh.
Anyhow, you have a blessed day.
And any job is replaceable also.
Come again?
Any job is replaceable also.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, you have a great day, ma'am. Hopefully you learned from today's interaction that any member of the public can come in here and record this
I don't
map
know what report, but just
along
like-
with the staff.
Just like you can do that.
But
I
I'm
can tell
respecting your opinion.
I can tell you that I don't want you to record me.
You can tell me that, but
You walk in with the camera like this. What if I have my camera and start recording you?
You-
You can tell me.
you have the right to do that. You
Right.
have you have the right to do that off of no. Wait a minute.
Don't record me.
Wait a
You
minute.
Record anything in this office,
Ma'am,
life, facility, I don't.
You have the right
Don't record me.
to you have the right to record off of the clock hours in regular person. But since you're on the clock, if somebody comes here to record you, what is it? So I'm finished talking to you. But can you provide your name, please?
I don't have to. I don't have to.
Have a good day. See, I try to be fair with people, but they don't want to listen. The people, they don't want to listen. I have 3 forms here with me from the government that allows a member of the public to record the staff member, but people get in their feelings instead of what the actual law is. It's a learning process, it's an educational process. Okay, have a nice day, man. You know, like I said, guys, I cannot control how an adult acts. I cannot control what an adult says, what words they choose. I can't do that. But what I could do is follow the law.
And then I just hear the beginning of the song and she's like, oh, I like this song. She's like, how do you know the song? I just, the bass, the beginning or everything.
Right.
Hi, ma'am. How's it going? I need a copy of the county map, please.
The county map.
That is correct. Cook County map.
Go straight down the counter to the left.
Sure, thank you. Hello, hi, ma'am. I need a copy of Cook County map, please.
The $10 map?
No, just the A4 sheet. Can you
What's
also
the A4 sheet?
A4 this size, standard A4?
They still cost $10.
It costs
The
$10.
county map, yeah.
Okay, can you show me the $10 one before I may purchase?
Well, they both cost $10. No matter what size they are. This is the big poster board one.
This one costs 10 as well.
Yep.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Then we got the small size.
Okay, and that's also 10?
Yep.
I'd like to purchase one of these. Is it 10 flat or tax? This is beautiful. Sure, take your time.
All right, since we don't have the big one to tell you, we'll just give you this one.
Oh, no
Okay,
charge?
We gotta make some more.
Okay,
We don't
guys.
have those in stock, I have to reprint them.
So you can just take that.
Take that one
All right.
now, and if you want the bigger one, you can come back.
Thank you so much. When should I come?
Tomorrow, we'll have them tomorrow.
Can I purchase that one?
Yeah, but we don't have any right now, we got a printer.
Oh, copy the
that's why we
same
can't
one.
use that
All right, ma'am. Thank you for your compliance. Have a good day.
Yeah, we need 3 prints.
Thank you, ma'am. That's beautiful. Pause. Hello, guys. How do I get to the
Why
how
do you have to have that?
how do I get to the Chicago side?
Right over there.
But you have to go outside.
Oh, outside and walk around?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Take care. Oh, this way? And make a right here?
Yep, and go around the middle.
All right, thank you. That looks like the senator. Man, you look like... Oh,
How you doing?
how's it going?
Okay.
You remember I came in here one time obtaining legal information? Okay. You failed to comply with the emails. You failed to comply with the emails. Isn't there a consequence with PAC? Counselor, Springfield, public access counselor, if a member of the government does not comply with the
I don't
FOIA?
know anything about that.
Okay, I have a question. In the recorder of deeds lobby with the cameras in there, who's the proper FOIA officer to request those camera footages?
I don't know. You can talk to our legal department.
Okay. Do you have a business card for them or something?
I did when I gave it to you last time, I think.
Oh, you gave me
Yeah,
your
yes.
personal business
Yes,
card.
yes.
Okay, but like I said, when I reached out to your personal email, I never got a response.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
Okay. Here, let me